Hey there everybody, and welcome to the Elvis Week video podcast. I'm your host, Kevin Kern, and if you want to be cool like the king, you gotta have a pair of these, the Elvis shades. You'll need these when we take our sneak peek inside the King's Castle, Graceland Mansion in just a bit. But first, the big story right now, Elvis Week. It's coming. Elvis fans from all over the world are headed to Memphis in August for the 30th anniversary celebration of Elvis's life and legacy, the multi-day event known as Elvis Week. In 2007, a variety of Elvis-themed events are scheduled August the 11th through the 19th, the largest being the annual Candlelight Vigil at Graceland. Now, it begins the evening of August 15th on the eve of Elvis's death, as an estimated 50,000 Elvis fans line up at the gates of Graceland to make their way to the Meditation Garden for the chance to pay their respects to the King of Rock and Roll. Sirius 13 Elvis Radio plans to carry all of the action live in their vigil cast. A long list of celebs will be on the air during Sirius 13's satellite radio broadcast. But before the first candle is lit, Elvis Week will kick off with a bang at AutoZone Park in downtown Memphis. The Memphis Redbirds will welcome Elvis fans to the city and pay tribute to the King of Rock and Roll at their August 11th Elvis-themed baseball game. The evening will end with a massive fireworks display set to, what else? Elvis music. Now, one of the hottest tickets in town for this year's Elvis Week is the Elvis Insiders Conference, featuring Elvis's former wife, Priscilla Presley, and one of his favorite movie co-stars, Marianne Mobley, also a former Miss America. Individual tickets to the two-day event at the Cannon Center are sold out, but Elvis Week ticket packages with conference passes are still available, and you can buy online at elvisweek.com. For those that can't get a ticket to the event, a live video feed of all the conference action will be provided to the Elvis Expo showroom, sponsored by Reese's at the neighboring Cook Convention Center. The Elvis Expo is everything Elvis you could ever want, and more. Now, they say impersonation is the greatest form of flattery, and Elvis by far has the most lookalikes performing on stages around the world. And you can count on the best of the best to be in Memphis for the Ultimate Elvis Tribute Artist Contest, sponsored by the Elvis Cruise and Madison Entertainment. The winners of 25 preliminary worldwide contests will be in Memphis to compete over 2 days at the Cannon Center for the title of Ultimate Elvis Tribute Artist of 2007. Tickets for the qualifying rounds and finals are available through Ticketmaster, or a special online package can be purchased at elvisweek.com. Heads will be turning and toes will be tapping at the first ever Elvis Week Music and Movies at Graceland. For 2 nights only, the gates of Elvis Presley's Memphis mansion will open to the public for live music and Elvis movies on the front lawn. Fans who bring a blanket can hear live music and watch Elvis movies under the stars. The Sunday, August 12th event will feature Viva Las Vegas and will be hosted by NASCAR's 4-time most popular driver and lifelong Elvis fan, Dale Earnhardt Jr. The following night features music by Elvis's original backup singers, the Imperials, the Stamps Quartet, and the Sweet Inspirations, along with a screening of the concert film Elvis That's the Way It Is Special Edition. Tickets are available at elvisweek.com. Here on historic Beale Street, home of the blues, is where a young Elvis Presley soaked up the music that makes this street so famous. And just off Beale Street, Elvis is headlining a sold-out show at the FedEx Forum. Over 12,000 tickets have been snapped up, making this show a sellout months before the concert, but a second midnight show has just been added to meet the high demand for tickets. How does it happen, you might ask? Well, using exclusive concert performance footage, Elvis appears on a giant screen for the whole arena to see, much like a modern-day concert. And live on stage is a cast of singers and musicians who worked with Elvis during his concert tours and Vegas performances. Now, Elvis's recorded video and vocal track plays as the cast performs live on stage. It's truly amazing and worth the ticket price. It's no wonder that first concert sold out so quickly. However, tickets to that midnight show are still available, and they can be purchased through Ticketmaster or at elvisweek.com. And as promised, here is a sneak peek inside the King's Castle, Elvis Presley's Graceland in Memphis, Tennessee, a National Historic Landmark as well as an important piece of music history and pop culture. Graceland is the place that Elvis called home for 20 years. It is his final resting place, and hundreds of thousands of fans from all corners of the globe come to Graceland each year to visit Elvis Presley's famous Memphis mansion. Our first stop on the tour today is the living room. The style of the room is very much influenced by Elvis himself. The custom peacock panels were designed just for the room. Across the way is the dining room, a place that is still used by the Presley family to this day for special functions. And of course, no tour of Graceland would be complete without the jungle room. This room has shag carpet not only on the ground, but also on the ceiling. It made for great acoustics and allowed Elvis to record a portion of 2 albums inside the mansion. Now, a complete tour of Graceland will be available on DVD in August, not only at Graceland gift shops, but also at shopelvis.com. And that about does it for this first Elvis Week video podcast, but it is the first of many. So please subscribe to the podcast at elvisweek.com or through iTunes. We'll be podcasting all throughout the 9 days of events of Elvis Week. So if you can't make it to Memphis for all the action, stay up to date with this podcast and we'll keep you informed and let you know what happens here in Memphis. But we certainly hope you can make it down. If you plan on coming to Memphis, the best place to find all the information about hotel rooms and all the events is elvisweek.com. I'm your host, Kevin Kern. We certainly hope to see you in Memphis, and you'll have to bring these. See you next time.
Everyone's got a little Elvis inside. Discover yours at Graceland. Experience a one-of-a-kind journey through his humble beginnings and rise to superstardom with up-close and personal looks at the influence that forever changed our music and our lives. Visit discoverelvis.com or call now for limited time offers. There's no experience like Graceland, and there's no time like now. Graceland, discover your inner Elvis.